Welcome to the deep dive. Forget the holiday buzz for a second, because today we're diving into some really, well, innovative stuff.
Yeah, what's on the agenda?
The latest in golf technology. It's actually all sparked by some notes from Henrik Jentsch over at golf247.eu from this very date back in 2025.
Ah, Henrik's work. Always interesting. So he was looking at new tech.
Exactly. We've got his thoughts on some fascinating gear. And, our mission today is basically to pull out the most interesting bits for our listeners, the things that could potentially change the game.
Right. It's quite telling, isn't it? Even on a day usually meant for relaxing, the focus is still on pushing the envelope in sports tech.
Definitely. His insights really point towards an evolution in how golfers can use tech to understand their own game better.
So what's first on the list?
Okay, first up, SportsBox AI 3D. Now, this sounds pretty revolutionary, full 3D swing analysis, but just from a single smartphone camera.
It really is a big step. I mean, think about it. Getting that detailed mechanical breakdown of your swing, what experts like Phil Cheatham call the kinematic sequence.
That's the order your body parts move. Right?
Precisely. That used to need, expensive multi-camera setups, labs, basically.
Uh-huh.
SportsBox AI 3D makes understanding why your swing does what it does way more accessible. For coaches, sure, but also just for individual players trying to improve.
Yeah, that's democratizing data, kind of.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, what's next? TrueGolf Launch Box. Portability seems key here.
Spot on. Henrik noted that specifically. It lets golfers get, crucial feedback pretty much wherever they practice.
At home, on the range.
Exactly. Or
Yeah.
even in a small studio setup. Getting consistent data no matter the environment, that's huge for building a swing you can actually rely on.
Right, consistency is king.
Yeah.
Okay, now, the NVisage launch monitored the NEOE and N1 models. These sound maybe a bit more high-end?
They are geared towards players looking for that extra detail. Yeah, they give you really granular data points.
Like what sort of thing?
Well, things like smash factor, which, tells you how efficiently you transferred energy to the ball. Launch angle, spin rates, ball flight characteristics.
Okay, so metrics that really let you fine-tune things.
Absolutely. It allows serious amateurs, and obviously pros, to dial in their performance in ways that, weren't easily available to most people before.
Gotcha. Okay, shifting gears a bit. Putting.
Yeah.
We all need help there. The ArcMaster. Sounds like it targets structure.
Precisely. Consistency in putting often boils down to just having a repeatable motion, a smooth, reliable stroke.
Makes sense.
The ArcMaster helps you build that specific muscle memory through very precise practice drills. And that consistency, that's often the difference maker, isn't it, between a decent round and a really good one.
No kidding. Then there's a mix of old and new. 108 putters and something called the Puttalyze app.
Yeah, this is interesting. It combines traditional Korean craftsmanship in the putter itself with modern data analytics via the app.
So what does the app do?
It focuses on helping with aiming and distance control. So it brings data analysis to what often feels like a very intuitive, maybe even mysterious part of the game.
Bringing science to the art of putting. I like it. Okay, one more. SensorEdge. Yeah. Smart grips. Pressure plates. Sounds intense.
It is quite detailed. It uses these smart grips and ground force pressure plates to give you real-time data
On what specifically?
on your grip pressure throughout the swing and also your balance, how your weight shifts. These are really subtle things, but absolutely crucial.
And Henrik mentioned visuals.
Yes, powerful 3D visuals. They let players actually see these movements, these often hitting forces, and understand how they impact the shot. It's pretty cool stuff.
Wow. So, okay, putting all these pieces together, Henrik's take wasn't just, here's cool new gear for the pros, was it?
No, not at all. His notes really emphasized how all this tech can benefit, golf academies, coaches, really golfers at every single level.
So his vision for golf247.eu was more about curating.
Exactly. Becoming a place that sorts through all the noise, finds the best innovations, and makes them easy to find and understand. Saving people time and effort, basically. Helping them find the right solution faster.
He apparently called this wave of tech the real Easter miracle in his notes.
Huh, yeah. I mean, using technology to make the game genuinely more accessible, more dynamic, and ultimately maybe more effective for everyone. It captures that potential, doesn't it?
It really does. From swing analysis, deep dives, to nailing your putting stroke.
A whole range of tools impacting every part of the game.
So here's something to think about for everyone listening. Even if you're not aiming for the tour, could one piece of this tech unlock something new in your game? What insight might be just waiting there, ready to change how you play or even just how much you enjoy it? That's your food for thought from this deep dive.